Hey guys, how you guys doing? It is Arnold back with another video, and yes, you've seen the title. We have some serious duping over here in MapleStorySEA, everybody. Okay, GMS is duping. Well, haha, MapleStorySEA as well. Anyways, okay, now all this info in this video, not I say, okay, not I say, is the players that is feeding me information. Right, hence why it takes me a longer time to actually get this video up, because I need to know all the info, right? Not I say, yeah, players tell me, okay, what is going on. Now, TLDR of what's going on, everybody. Now, first things first, you need to know, you need to understand that there is an issue with this orange Gachapon mushroom over here. This is the main culprit. Okay, so this orange mushroom over here had a loophole, right? Orange mushroom over here, ass got a hole over there. That's a loophole. The ass loophole over here is that they allow players to find this loophole and dupe these items. These are very good items. Okay, additional +1 star for scroll, and as well as additional +4 for 250. These are very good items over here. So players found a loophole in orange mushroom ass. Now, what they do? They open it up and dupe more. Right? Dupe more, dupe, and they sell to other players. Not knowingly, the other players didn't know that this was the orange mushroom. Bought all of that. Okay, a lot of players bought it. Now, after they bought it, of course they're gonna use it, right? Especially for this one, it's gonna be on Eternals. No brainer, right? 250, yeah, gotta be on Eternals. Now, not knowingly, MapleStorySEA put out an announcement. Okay, there's an account restriction due to abuse detection. Players doesn't know, right? Players doesn't know. Suddenly they got banned. Their item got removed. Their item got rolled back. They'd be like, "What the fuck? What's going on, man? What's going on?" Nobody knows, right? Nobody knows what's going on. So that was some insane shit. Right? So that's the TLDR. Okay? The orange mushroom ass story, everybody. Good shit. Now, this is the announcement. So what actually did happen after the players used the dupe items, right? So here is the announcement. Dear Maplers, we would like to inform you that the temporary blocks has been applied to accounts found involved in abnormal item behavior through the use of unauthorized enhancement methods or services to allow for the investigation to be concluded. Yes, as of now, so far as I know that those players that got their item removed, their accounts banned, the items rollback remains as it is. There's no changes, no updates, no nothing at this point of time. Okay, so actions, so they have already taken actions, as I mentioned above. Affected accounts has been temporarily restricted, and penalties applied may range from itemized rollback to completely removal or assaulted items equipped, depending on the severity of the extent. Okay, and there are several cases that account found, the ones that are duping it, right? Of course, right, face permanent bans. Yeah. So now that comes with this actually comes with a very important effect to the players, specifically the pay-to-win players. So all these scrolls over here, you already know, right? Those who actually bought it and those who actually use it are the most pay-to-win players of MapleStorySEA. Now, with their items being removed or their accounts being temporarily banned or something else, right? This actually affects the entire community itself, because they are the highest of the highest. They are the most pay-to-win whales of the game, everybody. Right? So this actually affects everything. Hence why this is so severe. Because right now, we don't know, right? Those scrolls that has been bought, is it legitimate that you got from Gachapon itself, or is it from the duping? Because nobody knows. Nobody knows, is it from duping or is it from Gachapon? Because the seller, of course, they didn't like announce to you guys that, hey, this is a dupe item, everybody. Hey, hell yeah, buy this. No, right? Nobody gonna tell you that shit, right? So you just buy the item and then it's just like, oh, it's like that. That's the issue. And the main problem over here is that I think the biggest elephant in the room. So the reminder over here and the last one over here is RMT. Now I think RMT is IMT is a very gray area in MapleStory as always, right? We already know, right? Nixon has been really generous. That they close an eye on, maybe close 2 eyes on most of the RMTs that's going on. I'm not talking about MapleSea, okay? I'm talking about all the servers. Okay, KMS, GMS, C, TMS. I'm 100% sure that's a lot of RMT going on. Okay, but this RMT is going to be really serious is because, let's just say you bought this item, right? You bought the Sapphire Scroll, not knowingly it is a legitimate item because it's selling in the auction house, right? Nobody knows. It's selling auction. Now, for as far as I know, players mentioned to me, the 250 plus 1 Starfall Scroll is actually 500 billion mesos each, which is insane. 500 billion mesos, man, for this scroll. 500 billion in the auction house. Okay, and not knowingly there was a dupe item. Okay, and then they bought it, they use it, and then they got rollback. And the worst case scenario is that you don't get back your mesos. That's fucked up. The best case scenario is that you get back your mesos. Okay, now we never know because no information about this yet, right? And of course, we're not talking about RMT. RMT there's a lot of money involved, everybody. You have no idea, okay? That's a lot of money. But we're talking about auction house itself. 500 billion is a lot of money. It's some crazy amount of money, everybody. And it is actually not fair for those players that not knowingly it was a dupe item, they bought it, they use it, and it's being penalized. But the so-called anonymous seller, they actually sold it and got the money, and probably used it somewhere, nobody knows, right? This is very difficult to track, okay? As far as we know. So yeah, and this is going to be a very huge issue. Innocent players got their items removed over here, their stars being removed, and okay, nobody knows. At this point in time, nobody knows. Nobody knows, everybody. No, I say, yeah, nobody knows. So that's the thing. You get what I'm coming from here. Hence why this is a very serious duping abuse over here. This is more severe than the cube issue. There was a cube duping, all right, and this is more severe than that, like more severe. Anything, I'll be putting in the links in the video description below, so for you guys to basically get over and see what is going on. Alright, all these links will be available, and you can read about that if there's any progress or anything. I know there are a lot of players that actually are worried about their account because they have been paying a lot on that account, of course, right? So yeah, right now we just gotta wait and see what is the next actions that they're gonna take. Although this is very complicated. Yeah, I gave a very TLDR surface information, but yeah, it is very complicated. Very complicated. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. Thank you very much for tuning into this video. Hope you guys get some insights on what is this issue about. And yeah, as always, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, stay awesome, everybody. Stay safe, and bye-bye.